Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 175 pounds, Trey Miguel!
Wait a second! Trey Miguel is back here. I wasn't sure we'd be seeing Trey Miguel in the impact zone anytime soon. This is a more than pleasant surprise to me.
This is a surprise to you. It's a surprise to many. I am proud to announce that we here in TNA Wrestling are thrilled to welcome Trey Miguel back to the family. TNA Wrestling has officially re-signed Trey Miguel.
And he comes into a high-risk, high-reward scenario here in Feast or Fire.
Miguel, a two-time X Division champion, former TNA World Tag Team champion. And now we get set for the 9th ever Feast or Fire match, established back in 2007. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, and as I just explained moments ago, you have to scale these trusses, secure a briefcase, get all the way back down to the outside of the ring with possession of the briefcase, and only then can you say you are a winner. But we won't know until next week who the winners truly are.
And a little bit of brotherly love between old Swanee and Trey Miguel, but that ends quick. Ain't no friendships in this matchup in the end. Every man for themselves.
Swan knows what that's all about with AJ Francis. Those two tangled at Genesis. Francis is able to score the win that night in Dallas. You can watch it back anytime on demand on TNA+.
Oh, man, look at Trey. First man to start climbing for a briefcase here.
There's big AJ Francis. Francis and Swan once were a part of the team known as First Class. That is no more thanks to Francis's ego.
Well, speaking of First Class, like you said, we saw them open up the night at Genesis. Now both Miguel and Swan working together to bring Francis down.
It's all about preventing someone from getting to a briefcase. Oh! Miguel knows how the game is played.
Everybody for themselves. To get one of those briefcases, you gotta hope for a World X Division or International Championship shot.
There goes Jason Hotch of Order 4, who many believe is set to break out here in 2026. Meanwhile, there's Eric Young, no stranger to Feast or Fire. Not exactly through Feast or Fire, but you remember once upon a time here in TNA, don't fire Eric. Oh!
Well, he might just have been taken out of the equation, full stop right there.
And there's Eddie Edwards, who defeated his brother within the system, JDC, at Genesis.
And there you see, speaking of champions, the TNA International Champion, NXT's Stax, with his fiancée, Ariana Grace, and the suit, Daria Ray.
Now, Ariana Grace is the daughter of Santina Morel. There on the left, our current Director of Authority, and there is our reigning TNA World Champion, Mike Santana, who said earlier on tonight he's prepared to have his back against the wall, whether it's Nick Nemeth with the Call Your Shot gauntlet opportunity, trying to call his shot for a TNA World title match, or whomever secures the TNA World Championship briefcase here in Feast or Fire. Look at Trey Miguel go.
Bodies flying everywhere. Here at Feast or Fire, the way, look out.
There is the hometown man. Every town is his hometown. There goes Ryan Nemeth, Nick Nemeth's Nepo baby brother.
With the hometown man now, might be, but the briefcase is right there, you idiot!
A splash to the outside, and the hometown man wipes out everybody, and I guess now he has an even clearer path to grab a briefcase.
Or maybe, hopefully, please God willing, get fired. I don't want to hear that song again.
And the hometown man, he's unhooked one of the briefcases. Now he's got to get down to the floor with possession of the briefcase. To the outside. Oh, wait a minute. There's Eric Young, who's unmasked the hometown man.
Let's not pretend we don't.
Oh, now Eric Young has secured a briefcase.
Eric Young has captured briefcase number 1.
We'll find out next week on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC just what Eric Young secured.
What a strike by EY there. as now Skylar. I think Skylar might be afraid of heights.
I think you're right. Now, his tag team partner, Hotch, is going up, but it's a little different than we've seen in the past here in Feast or Fire. There is not a briefcase for a TNA World Tag Team title shot. Oh, it truly is. Every man for themselves.
That's true, but a win for Order 4 is a win for the whole unit. Oh!
And there's Steve Macklin, who's put out plenty recently on social media. Hodge gets caught in the crosshairs.
Macklin, no stranger to risking it all.
He's a former world champion, a two-time TNA International champion. He could get one step closer to either of those titles or an X Division title shot. Oh!
Now just got to touch the floor, and Macklin got it.
Steve Macklin has captured briefcase number 2.
Is it feast or fired for Steve Macklin? Only time will tell. And Steph DeLander preventing Eddie Edwards from getting inside the ring and pursuing a briefcase.
And everything breaking down on the floor here.
There's her husband, the sadistic Mance Warner. These two are completely unhinged. Case in point, the man's got a steel chair. Granted, it is no disqualifications if Feast are fired.
Technically, anything goes. May as well make it work to your advantage.
Oh! Eddie Edwards and the rest of the system, they will be on hand as JDC announces his replacement within the system later on tonight. Meanwhile, Moose of the system suffered yet another loss to Cedric Alexander earlier on tonight to open up Impact.
Edwards preventing Warner.
Oh!
Right onto the edge of that steel chair. Warner in a bad way here.
Blue Thunder bomb into the chairs, and now Swan trying to get past the 330-pounder AJ Francis.
Maybe a little unfinished business.
Oh my God! And a down payment choke slam into the hardest part of the ring. It's action like that. Why hashtag TNA Impact is now trending on social media. Thank you for joining us live on AMC and simulcast on AMC Plus as well as TNA Plus.
I don't know if I can even call that a down payment. AJ Francis paying cash for the whole damn thing there.
Well, now Trey Miguel gets a piece of Francis. The way the cost of housing is in this country, it's absolutely brutal.
No kidding. As Miguel now has an opportunity, a clear path.
Oh! And there is Ryan Nemeth, who cheated to defeat Mara Shade back at Genesis this past weekend.
No way, Ryan Nemeth now literally climbing over the body of Miguel. But wait!
Now look at Miguel with the German.
What a way to kick the door back open here in TNA.
Miguel, he's unhooked a briefcase, but can he get down to the floor with possession? Yes!
Trey Miguel has captured briefcase number 4.
One more briefcase remains.
That's right. As Myers trying to kick off anybody who's coming his way, looking to get the briefcase. Eddie Edwards now on the top rope as well.
Edwards doing anything for his system brother. Edwards and Myers, two-time TNA World Tag Team Champions. Once upon a time, Myers wipes out the field, and it clears the path for Eddie Edwards.
And you saw Myers tell Eddie, he pointed to the briefcase. He opened the way.
Eddie Edwards has case number 3. Oh, but there's big AJ Francis.
Eddie's got to get to the floor.
Wait a minute. Oh! How creative by the veteran Edwards. Edwards has got it.
And Eddie Edwards has captured briefcase number 3.
What a contest, what a cavalcade of action, but we now know the 4 folks who have an opportunity, a date with destiny.